Unload with me, boo-boo. Welcome to my stomach. Because I still loves to eat, okay? I loves to eat, but I love eating the new healthy way, with its perks, and twerks. Loving my whole food, plant-based pescatarian, semi-ultra processed at time versions of food in my eating lifestyle, okay? Whatever works for me to be able to maintain weight, tweak, lose fat for body recomposition, or weight loss, whatever's hitting in my life. This is what it's gonna boil down to. I gotta be able to manage my palate, my appetite. And what better way to do it but to get foods that you don't mind eating on a forever tip, okay? Just regular staple lifestyle foods on repeat. This is what your girl's working with. Now, I didn't love Trader Joe's so much. I didn't got the insulated bag, honey, because sometimes I need to pick up more than a few things while I'm at work. So why not? Okay, save a trip, because I am for leaving my truck parked. Yes, God. Okay. I hope you don't think that I travel to Center City by vehicle. Well, by my vehicle. No, absolutely not. Okay. I travel regional rail by way of Amtrak. Let me stop. Okay. Back to the Trader Joe haul. Got some spinach. Great roughage, something I eat every day. It's on deck, multiple bags, throughout the week. Whether I choose to condense it down and cook it or eat it raw. Most of the time I eat it raw because I eat a lot of salad. Maybe different variations of it. I eat a lot of salad. And when I'm topping my sandwiches, I top it with spinach. So spinach is always in the mix. Wraps, tacos, spinach is in the mix. And that is actually amazing, okay? The fiber and the other physical nutrient properties it gives. Gotta have romaine. Sometimes I mix the romaine and the spinach. That's like a little extra crisp. You play with the mixes of the different type of leaves, and it hit. Okay, sometimes I just want some bird. And then on other occasions, like if I have a tuna fish sandwich or something, I just want a slice of bird lettuce. You know what I'm saying? It just gives a different hit, a different crunch. You dig? Got light cream cheese. Y'all, I'm a cream cheese fan. And not just for spreading on bagels. I could put cream cheese on whole grain toast, on sourdough toast. I often use it as like the spread when I'm making a sandwich. Like instead of getting a slice of cheese, I'll just get a light spread of light cream cheese and put it on both slices, honey. On tuna fish sandwiches, any type of sandwich. I did a tofurkey and tofurkey ham type sandwich. It hit with both. All I'm saying is that this is a good alternative and it's light because you just do a light spread, So if you're really trying to pay attention to the calories and the fat from the cheese, if that's where you at, a little slice, a little spread, quick spread, do the trick, okay? Plain yogurt. Better be plain. I pick up the right one. Plain yogurt. Absolutely. Wham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. We got two. We got 2 because we use this multi-purpose, okay? As far as consumption goes, multi-purpose. I'm not putting anything like on my face, you know. Not saying that you cannot, but not saying that you can either. I didn't do the research on that. So anyway, this is for consumption. Okay, use it on my tacos, veggie bowls incorporated with the quinoa or the brown rice. Got the vegetables lined up. You know what I'm saying? They got the slather of tofu lined up, or whatever type of plant-based meat or a fish that I got. And then just line it down with a spread of plain yogurt. Just boom. Or drizzle it across. My gosh. Okay, so yeah. And then also I just like to eat yogurt too. Get a bowl of yogurt. You know, not a big bowl, but a good amount. I usually use one of my small glasses because it's cute. Throw some type of fruit in there. Honey, that's a dessert because I'm always having a dessert. There's always a dessert. That's the 0.5 meal that I have. So I have 1.5 meals a day. The 0.5 is my dessert / snack at the end of the evening. Every day. I'm not letting that go. I'm not. That's maintenance. That's my lifestyle. That makes me feel good. And it's realistic. I mean, we maintaining weight here for the rest of our life. We not about to be pinned to the wall over, you know, having a piece of chocolate or some type of dessert every night or every other night, okay? If it's the macros is on point and you can incorporate it into the caloric amount of calories, my maintenance calories, I'm good, and you should be good too. That's when this becomes too much of a head thing. Okay, we putting the work out, we dishing them numbers out, we still can enjoy in the evening if you want to. Well, you know, just saying. I do. Okay. Cucumber. They said it's a hot cucumber. I really don't know what that means, but cucumbers. Organic firm tofu. Got 4 packs. Sure do. When you really understand the quality of tofu and how to cook tofu and the economic convenience of tofu, you will be getting tofu, okay? But for the purpose of me being plant-based, pescatarian, this is a primary source of protein that I do use, okay? In addition to fish and shrimp and, you know, other type of soy-based, plant-based meats that I do consume. And non-soy-based too, you know. I have my selection, but tofu, organic firm tofu, is amazing. I put it in the freezer. I thaw it out when I'm ready. I know how to squeeze this thing out. And honey, this thing sliced down however I need to slice down, and it gives the meaty texture. Tossing in some flour if I'm frying something, which more than likely I'm not. But you can toss it in flour and fry these things up. Nuggets. You could fry a whole block. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, make a sandwich out of it. It's about the seasoning. Make sure you marinate it, or just make sure you season it well. Season it well, honey. And I'll be seasoning it well, so it works. And this is $1.99 at my TJ, but $2 for 14 ounces of organic firm tofu. Everybody don't be going running to the Trader Joe's, okay? We don't need inflation to continue, you know? And try to put y'all on, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all be talking bad about tofu and stuff. Like, you better understand, this is the other meat, honey. This is the other meat. And you know how to cook it well? Honey, this is in everything. I put it in pasta, all the things. Broccoli. Bam. Raw broccoli, can't go without it. Break it up. Heat it up in the microwave. Always have it on deck. Throw it with rice. Throw it with quinoa. Throw it over the pasta with some sauce. Crunching it up in my salads. Broccoli is always a staple of a vegetable. I'm eating a vegetable every single day. It's either going to be broccoli or broccoli and another vegetable. Brussels sprouts, whatever medley I can bring together. But most of the time, I stay with raw broccoli. And it's like one of those things I eat over and over again. And sometimes it's different ways, and I don't ever get tired of it. Because I know it's a for sure harsh, not harsh, but a more green vegetable of roughage. Okay? And it's heartier in fiber and heartier in satiety. So I'm satisfied. I eat to get full. Okay? I eat 1.5 meals a day, so my main meal, I gotta eat to get full, honey. I gotta make sure I got enough protein and enough fiber. Cause I eat the itis. See, that's not a good thing, but you know, I like to eat to send my itis a little bit. You know, a little comfort. You know, nothing wrong with it. And I got these pre-boiled eggs. I just be going in on this. Most of the time, I just eat them, you know, one by one, you know, with some baby carrots or something on the side on a little saucer. Quick source of protein. And it's healthy to eat at least 2 boiled eggs a day, honestly. Very. And extremely, you know, hair, skin, and nails, you know. Biotin, vitamin B7 is all up in the egg, you know. Just saying it, in the core of the egg. The core of the egg. Just the yolk. Hey! What else we got? Fiber bread. 1 slice of this. So good, yo. 80 calories. Carbohydrates, 17. 5 net carb. Well, not net carbs. 5 carbs. So making the net carb 12. So 12 net carb plus 5 grams of protein in 1 slice. Have 2 slices, 10 grams of protein. You know what I'm saying? Not tripping on the carb if you setting your carb at like, you know, 75 or 100 like me. I'm pretty much on the higher carb lane as long as I have a good amount of fiber associated to it so that it can negate some of them carbs, okay? And they become nets. Easier way for me to be satiated. Whole grain fiber. So good. We almost done. Got my tacos shells. I think I'm gonna make me some bean tacos tonight. Taco seasonings. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my tofu right here that I cooked in the oven the other day. That's just a piece that I sliced. You see how it's definitely flexible. You see that? It's like meaty type texture. I'm gonna break this up with some black beans and make some tacos and soft tacos because I have the zero net mission tortillas. Okay, where y'all at? The zero net mission tortillas, and I got the, what is this, the sun-dried tomato basil version, and then the plain zero version. Okay, macros on here are crazy. 3 of these is 110 calories. Carbohydrates 19. Dietary fiber 19. It cancels itself out, and it doesn't bother my stomach. I actually feel really satiated with this. Like that fiber really kick in. Okay, fiber focused. So it's going to be that tofu and bean tacos with some spinach, tomatoes, onions, and drizzle with some plain yogurt. And like a little side salad. Get at your girl. You know what I'm saying? Eating good. That's what I'm saying. This is a lifestyle. I enjoy eating this way. And this is why I'm able to do this on a regular basis and feel good about it and not feel like a drag. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing is I'd be tired of being a bag lady sometimes, but you know what? I'd rather be that knowing that I got the stuff that I need. You know, next time I'm probably just going to drive to the market, though. Sometimes I just don't be feeling like doing that on the weekend. So I'll just take advantage of it and grab some stuff little by little while I'm at work. Just grab it, you know. But you know what? I'm probably next time I'll just do a whole hoo-ha from the market, okay? From Trader Joe's. There's one over here where I live at, and then there's also another one in Center City. So that's what we gonna do. And that was it. I think that was it. No, that's not. We got the sun-dried cranberries. I love these. I know it's dried, but I put this on my salad. And sometimes I just eat a little handful when it's dessert time. But mindful of the 140 calories, you know, for a quarter cup. It's still not bad, but you still get at least 2 grams of dietary fiber. That's not much of a difference. It's 35 grams of carb, which is primarily, you know, from the sugar. Most of it is from the sugar, the natural sugars. And it does say added sugar. Look, I can't win them all, but this works. And I put it in my yogurt just marginally. Mangoes. You feeling ripe too? Fruit. Consume fruit. Especially, you know, marginally if you know, are a diabetes patient. You know what I mean? But if you're just an obesity patient, honey, or you're just dealing with that, you don't have diabetes, you still want to be mindful of, you know, sugar, because I think, you know, maybe too much heavy consumption of just straight fruit, it may still affect your blood sugar level. But, you know, you can be pretty loose with fruit, and especially you drinking water too and all that, flushing it out, and you still having a you know, pretty active lifestyle. This is safe. Okay. Then we got Roman tomatoes. And we got the good old cosmic apples. You ever want to know what type of apples that are good to get? Very crisp, sweet, and refreshing apples. And the sweetness may vary depending, because I didn't play with the red delicious apple, the Fuji apple. Is it a Fuji apple? The Fiji apple? One of them. The assortment of green apples and cosmic apples. And I'll probably mess with some other ones, but cosmic apples are it, honey. Cosmic apples is one of the best apples you will bite into in your life. You talk about becoming an apple addict? Bruh. Apple addict. I never ate apples every day. I'm telling you. I have never eaten apples every day as a choice. As I'm looking for it. As my mouth is watering at the end of the evening. That's a part of my assortment, you know, of my half a meal of the day. You know, that apple is one of the food groups that's there. I'm telling you. I'm not saying I haven't went a day without an apple, but I can say I can't remember when. fiber. At least 5 grams of fiber in a regular size apple. And if you eat a colossal apple, I done tore cosmic colossal apples up, okay? You stay regular, you won't have no constipation issues when you really rightfully incorporate vegetables into your meals. You will not have, I promise you. Let me not say I promise, because who knows, maybe depending on what's going on, you never know. I'm not in the medical field, okay? But what I can say is it very well may improve constipation issues, okay? I'm telling you, it's full of fiber. But yeah, that's what your girl working with from Trader Joe's today. I got some other stuff coming from Amazon tomorrow. And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? I play around. I do Trader Joe's for a lot. I do ShopRite for like my shrimp and fish. And I do, you know, other specialty stores that's around the way for little things. Whole food specialty stores, you know. For little things I may miss, or little goodies or specialty items or whatever. And that's it, shorty. Okay? Alright? That's it, shorty. I'm about to make these tacos, yo. And rub. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Be real.